Hello, welcome to Positively Squeeful. My name is Amy, and this is my reaction to Supernatural Season 15, Episode 18. I don't think I'm ready for this episode. I haven't seen any real plot spoilers, but judging by the fact that this episode is called Despair, and that I saw a couple reaction video thumbnails showing reactors crying, plus video thumbnails showing Dean and Cass crying, and a headline that said Destiel trending on Twitter, I gather that something majorly emotional happened between Dean and Cass, and I expect this episode to be full of trauma and tears. Most likely someone dies. Of course, the most obvious answer to who dies would be Jack, because of how last episode ended. But as I said in my last reaction video, I kind of doubt that Jack is actually going to die. Because, well, he didn't actually die at the end of last episode. He was just starting, or something was starting to happen. And it seems kind of odd to end an episode with a cliffhanger like that and then just him die at the beginning of this episode. Plus, they already have killed him off and he had just come back. So my money is actually on Cass being the one who dies, which I've been afraid of all season. I've just had this feeling that he's not going to make it to the end. I would be very happy if I'm wrong about Cass dying, not about Jack not dying. At any rate, I'm bracing myself for an emotional episode. Here we go.
Don't let me hurt you. Hey, we're not giving up on you, okay? Magic, one of Rowena's spells. Come on, we gotta do something!
And what's Dean saying that?
I think you've done enough.
He's certainly changed his tune.
What'd you do?
What?
What did you do?
What did you do? Oh, send him back to the empty?
Billy?
Well, maybe I was wrong about him not dying.
Yes, Sam. You took something that belongs to me.
Oh, yeah.
God's book.
What's to stop you from stabbing us in the back? Killing us all?
Nothing. But you don't have a choice.
Jack.
Nuh-uh. The boy's mine. Sorry, kid. You're still useful.
No, you can't.
I can and I will. Goodbye, boys.
Okay, Jack?
Jack.
And I can't open it.
I couldn't sleep either.
Sam, I'm sorry about everything. Nothing else mattered. It was everything. I just couldn't snap out of it.
No, you did. You snapped me out of worse. You have.
Excuse me. What did I say about guns at the table?
The weapons table
forgot
is
she
all
was
the way in
still
the
around.
other room, and I love watching you cook.
Oh. Why have I been eating rubbery trash eggs my whole life? Babe, I swear, you were making these for me every morning for the rest of my... Stevie? Stevie?
Huh?
How you feeling? You've been quiet.
How long you been waiting to ask me that?
I guess I didn't want to overwhelm you. We don't care about you because you're useful or you fit into some grand design. We care about you because you're you.
I'm scared, Cass.
I know. Me too.
Me too.
Riley, we've made some big enemies lately.
Death.
God.
Death. She wants to send you back. It's Bobby. Hey, what's up?
Somebody
Charlie,
got
I'm
missing
sorry.
there too.
Yeah, I understand. Bobby was on a hunt with another Apocalypse World refugee, Greg, and Greg just vanished.
It's spreading.
Anybody that's ever crossed over from another world, anyone that's ever been resurrected, all on Billy's list.
That's everybody. Literally everybody, including Sam and Dean.
Go.
They've come back so many times.
Her I can kill. We don't have a choice, Sam.
I'll go with you, Dean.
All right. Okay. Let's go Reaper.
Hey, what'd you find?
It's the old Harmon problem.
Oh,
Got an
Donna.
abandoned silo, so it should fit the bill.
We'll burn her books. Whatever it takes to smoke her out.
I'm scared.
You should be okay, too. We're just looking at you.
I hope so.
Anything you need.
My only worry is the lav situation. Didn't have time to truck in a porta-john.
Yeah, well,
I brought a bucket.
That can't be good.
Hello, boys. What's the plan? Interesting. I didn't hurt your friends.
What?
What?
You're in the wrong place, Dean.
Billy?
Sam?
No.
What do we do?
Why done? Well, I guess if it's
I'll let
Chuck,
you in
not
on
Billy.
something. When you cut me, it was fatal. Something I can't survive. See for yourself. I'd like to see you dead.
Better not.
What do we do?
Billy.
My heart. I can feel her.
No. It better not. You better not. No. Dina's not gonna die. No. No.
Oh, because I couldn't hurt Chuck. Because I was angry and because I just needed something to kill, and because that's all I know how to do.
Oh, Dean.
Dean, I made a deal to save him.
You what?
The price was my life. When I experienced a moment of true happiness.
Why are you telling me this now?
I always wondered what my true happiness could even look like. And I never found an answer. Because the one thing I want,
Is he actually gonna...
it's something I know I can't have. It's in just saying it.
What are you talking about, man?
He loves you.
I know you're the most caring man on earth. You are the most selfless, loving human being I will ever know. But I cared about the whole world because of you. You changed me, Dean.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is.
Because it is. I love you.
No, 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 no.
Yes.
Goodbye, Dean.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Well, I was right. And I'm very sad I was right. I don't even know what to say right now. Kind of. I'm still very sad. Okay, I've had a chance to form a few coherent thoughts. I was too stunned right after the episode to think straight. I still have a giant lump in my throat. Cass was a beautiful character who I loved almost as much as Sam and Dean. And I'm devastated to see him go. At the same time, I think that was a beautiful ending for him. I didn't even notice the handprint he left on Dean's shoulder until I saw it pointed out on TV Time just now. That is a perfect way to bring it full circle. I was stunned by Cass's confession. I did not expect that on the show. Although I thought it was perfect how they kind of left that scene up for interpretation, depending on whether you're a shipper or not. I was never a Destiel shipper, though I was never against it either. I just never saw it, personally. I mean, Dean cared deeply for Cass as a brother, but I just never saw anything more than that on his end. I did, however, think that it was plausible that Cass might have more than brotherly feelings for Dean. I could see that possibility. So the way I interpreted that ending is that it was indeed a romantic confession from Cass, and he knew Dean doesn't reciprocate in that way, which is why he said, the one thing I want, I know I can't have. And that happiness isn't in the having, but in just being. It made Cass happy to admit his feelings and sacrifice his life for the one he loved. That's the way I saw that scene. Not being a Destiel shipper, it never crossed my mind that this would be what would make Cass purely happy. But it makes sense to me now. Kudos to Misha. That was some marvelous acting. Such a beautiful, heartbreaking scene. Cass's speech was amazing. What he said about the way Dean sees himself versus who he really is and how Cass sees him was so true. Dean has always been driven by love, but he doesn't see that about himself. And Dean has always been my favorite character because of his complexity. That kind of character always fascinates me. That scene kind of overshadowed the episode, but I can't forget about all the other possible deaths. Infinity War style in this episode. Was that also a final goodbye to Charlie, Bobby, Donna? And if Donna's gone, does that mean Jody and the girls are too? Is it just Sam and Dean and Jack left? There are only 2 episodes left. How is anything going to get resolved in 2 episodes? Everything seems so hopeless right now. This episode was aptly named. The characters are in despair. I'm in despair. I don't know how there could be any kind of happy ending. Ending. I'm so not ready for the ending. On that note, I think that's all the thoughts I can muster right now. I still feel like crying. Goodbye, Cass. You are amazing. And thank you, Misha. Thanks for watching. See you next time.